There are thousands to choose from, but I think most of us have our favorite Chuck Norris facts. Now, here are some I like. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris has already been to Mars. That's why there are no life signs on Mars. And Chuck Norris doesn't get sunburn. The sun wouldn't dare. But here's another fact about Chuck Norris you probably haven't heard. When Chuck Norris cries, it's because his mama made him. She has 3 sons and describes Chuck as her defender, Aaron as her sunshine, and Wieland, who she lost in Vietnam, as her hero. She's got a wonderful new book called Acts of Kindness, My Story. Please welcome Wilma Norris Knight. Happy Mother's Day weekend, Wilma.
Well, thank you so much.
You know, when we all talk about Chuck Norris, he's Carlos to you.
He's Carlos.
And that's how you'll always know him. So yes. I guess I'll have to call him Carlos.
Yeah, that's all
or
right.
you won't know who in the world I'm talking about.
If you call him Chuck, I won't.
This is a wonderful book, and it's, you know, at 91, you've got quite a few memories going on here.
Yes.
But I want to focus on the 3 sons because each of them brought something very special to you. Let's start with the one that most of us know the best, and that's, as we say, Chuck and Carlos to you.
Yeah.
You call him your defender. Why?
It was when we were hitting it so hard. We were having a real rough time, you know, back then we were very poor. And he always was like the man in the house because his father wasn't there. And so he would, when I worked nights, he'd babysit for the 2 kids. And so when we would figure out our bills and things to be paid, we would sit down together and see what we could pay.
How old was he when all this
14.
was going on? 14. That's quite a load of responsibility for a 14.
It was a load of responsibility.
And you call Aaron your sunshine.
Well, I'll tell you, Aaron, he came along later in life, and we were so poor, I really didn't know, you know, how I was going to feed him. But when he was born, my whole family, they all were so excited. We had a new baby in our life, and that's what he's brought in our lives, the sunshine. And
Wieland, your son, who was killed in Vietnam.
Wieland was a really happy-go-lucky boy. He never met a stranger, and he loved everyone. And they called him Mama's boy.
You had a tough life. It was not
Yes,
easy.
I did.
Both in terms of struggling and financial poverty. Your first husband, not exactly a man of the year.
No, he wasn't. I really think, though, that when he was in World War II, I think that did a lot of things to him, which he could never get over. And so when Chuck and Wieland were about 12 and 14 years of, he's 14, Wieland's 12, and they said, Mom, if you're living with Dad for us, don't do it. We can't take it anymore.
He was an alcoholic and abusive.
Very abusive.
So, you know, that does one of 2 things to children. It either makes them tough and responsible or bitter and angry. But I think it usually, if the mother is able to channel that emotion, it makes them just able to be tough and resourceful and responsible. Something special must have been going on in Wilma, raising those boys through all of that to make them the men that they turned out to be. What were the secrets that you gave them as a mother?
I kept them in church and Sunday school. I taught Sunday school. And we had our prayers all the time.
Spiritual life was important to you, wasn't it?
Spiritual life was very important to me. Still is.
Still is. After 91 years, it's not like you outgrow it, huh?
I don't think so. I don't want to.
There are a lot of people struggling to hold their families together and to raise their kids the right way. You mentioned taking them to church and praying with them. Some other things that you think would be important. If you could say to some young mother out there, don't forget this, what would it be?
I would say give them lots of love, but, you know, teach them, take them to church and Sunday school. But see, God didn't give us our children. He only loaned them to us for a while.
What a wonderful perspective.
And I will see mine, you know, soon, so I don't know how soon. But
Well, at the rate you're going, it's going to be a while, Wilma. You're 91 and you look like you're stronger than most of us here. In fact, a lot stronger than this audience, I think. So, you know, being Mother's Day weekend and you're being here in New York with me for your 91st birthday, they did not want to leave you unattended. So they have a special gift that they wanted me to make sure that you received. And I'm not going to mess with Chuck. I'm telling you that right now. But here, this is from Chuck and Aaron and from heaven, Wheelan.
Oh, thank you.
God bless you, Wilma. It is a delight to have you.
Good to see you.
You know, I love your family and love you.
I love you too.
And thank you so much for being here.
Okay, thank you.
And the book is wonderful. I hope you'll get a copy.